Guys, what's going on? John with Deer Outdoors, and end of January, the last remnants of the Snowmageddon, Alabama, South Coast is melting off, and we're going to get into our next endeavor, which is going to be, I'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah, good catch.
Okay, so in the last video, a couple people had said, hey man, don't mess with trying to get this front piece fixed up, just replace the whole thing. So that's what I did. I got another piece coming, and I'm going to cut this piece off and weld the new one on. But in order to do that, well, I'm going to try. But anyways, let's go check out what I got going on. We are back in the garage. So in order to, I'm sure you guys can read, in order to do this video, we're going to need not these brakes, because they're the wrong ones. We're gonna need this box. Can't read it. We're gonna need this box, and we're gonna need that Harbor Freight box, and we're gonna need this helmet. So if you haven't figured it out, I am going to learn how to weld. I'm gonna try. Here we go. Cool. This is the Chicago Electric Welding 100-pound capacity welding cart from Harbor Freight. The welder and accessories sold separately, obviously. So let's see what's in this. Oh, instructions. Those are important. So we got a shelf. I think that's the top shelf. We got some wheels. We've got this thing, building this thing. Let's get the bottom piece, the wheel bar, wheel, and then let's put the other way here. Then we'll go ahead and pop this in. Washer, pin, okay, all the wheels are on, and now we've got a rolling cart. Oops. What we got right here, and then side posts. Let's see this. All right, so this is the sidewall. I'm gonna get this other stuff on, and then bring you back. Maybe put the chains and stuff on. This is pretty straightforward process. Luckily, the book includes like just where everything goes with one nice picture. So this is the middle shelf. And then this is the top. This is the thing. So I'll put those on. Okay, here's the assembled cart with the shelves. Definitely loose fit everything, all your bolts before you go buzzing them up. That's it. Chains are on. Pretty cool system. This is the Chicago Electric welding cart. Harbor Freight. I like it. Let's do the next part. I'll get this cleaned up. Alright, I was going over my video, and I wasn't really liking how I was introducing the welder and my angles and all that stuff. So this is the V4 welder that I got. It is off of eBay, the MM160. House plug, 110, 220 volt, 60 hertz welder. So this is the front interface. It automatically, when you plug it in, goes to MMA, and then here's your knob that you turn. It goes from like, I don't know, 80 to 160 or something like that. Actually, I think like it goes way low. So, but it's really easy. And it comes with for your electrodes and a plug, and it comes with an adapter. 110 to 30 amp, which is nice. And it comes with a ground cable, so it's easy to plug and play. And then it comes with one electrode, one small electrode at the top of the box. But that's the welder. It's pretty nice. Just some other things I got for the welder. Here's my welding electrodes, the E6013 electrodes, and then the E6011 3/32 electrodes. Here's what the 1/8 looks like. Bent a little bit. You can tell it's a little thicker than the 3/32. So, and then I got some brushes, scrape off any rust or slag. Got some magnets to keep metal together. I got this chipping hammer. And then down here, I got the welding apron. See in action. And are these the Vulcan gloves? No, these are gloves that I already had. I don't know where the Vulcan gloves are. Okay, here's the Vulcan welding gloves. So they do pretty good. And then here's the Chicago Electric auto darkening helmet with the some settings on the side. It works pretty well. Everything's straightforward. This is a very easy setup to buy and start welding, as long as you've got a pretty good idea on how to start and do it safely. Alright, back to the video. Alright, today's the day I'm going to test out this welder. Sorry it's a little windy, but hey, gotta work with what we can. So I got 2 pieces of metal from the boat disassemble, the trailer disassembly that I grinded down. Might have some good metal there, I don't know. And I got this magnet that I'm gonna stick them together. And so the goal is going to be to line a bead and get these two to stick together. Maybe throw it in the road and see if it'll break or whatever, but let's try it. So for my welder, the ground, I'm gonna put over here, because I'm gonna put it on both of them. Slide it over just a little bit, get a little bit extra, and let's put in the rod. This is the rod that it came with. All right. Now let's power this bad boy on. You can see I got my apron. I got some nice rubber boots. Got some pants over the boots so sparks don't go in the boots. Got my welding gloves, got my helmet. We're gonna make a spark. But first we're gonna turn this on and make sure I don't die. Show it 160 MMA, I think is what I want. I think we're gonna start at 90, whatever 90 means. And so for operating this helmet, it said drop the helmet and kind of look to the side, and then if it auto darkens when I touch the thing, it's good. So let's try it. We're gonna start at 100. Let's see what happens. I think it worked. Okay, we're doing. I think we're welding, guys. Let's tack this up. It's called the bead. Let's take a look at it. Actually, let's do another one. No way. Dude, this is the weld. So 100 worked out really good with that welding rod they gave me. And look, man, they told me it was gonna stick. Like, it was gonna keep on sticking. So but it didn't. Let's see what this thing is made of. Wow. Okay. Let's give it the soft bounce test in the grass. Here, it sticks together. Soft bounce works. We're gonna hit it with a hammer. And I can already tell there's some spots that I missed. You brush off some of the crap, and I mean, there's some crap right there. It looks like a weld. See right there? So, look, here's the deal. It's not a good weld at all. That wasn't the goal. The goal was to get two pieces of metal stuck together and run a bead. So, it got through. Should I test another rod and go over this side? Let's do that. Let's do that. Finish it off, and I'm actually going to try and lay a good bead and see how well I do. Then what I'm going to do is turn this around, and I'm going to attempt to use a Vulcan 1/8 E6013 rod. I think I'm going to have to crank this up because this is a thicker rod. And then here is a Vulcan E6011. Yeah, E6011 Vulcan rod, 3/32. I think that'll be easier. I might do this one first and then try the 1/8. So. All right. Now let's go for the 3/32 on 100. So starting from this half, burnt through a little bit. Let's do the 1/8. Little stickage. Okay. 100's not enough for the 1/8. We're gonna bump it up to 120. All right, we're gonna bump it up to 135. Here we go. All right, we're gonna shut her down. All right. It's not too hot. So anyway, here's my new weld. And so that's where I actually tried. Still a lot of work to do. I think it might be too hot. I'll check and see what these weld marks means that it's hot. Okay. Anyway, this is the 3/32, the E6011. I mean, it looks pretty good. And then here's the 1/8, which, you know, let's just grind those down and then see what it looks like. All Alright, so this is what it looks like grinded down. It does look like metal, obviously. I can't break it with my hand, so we're gonna go throw it. One more time. Slam it. Oh no! I almost went down the drain. Last test, let's go get a hammer and beat it. Couple good whacks. Try this with a cyber truck. All right, the goal of this video was to begin welding, and I did that. I was gonna like run beads and everything, and like before I even started that, but I just went for it. Man, definitely that Vevor welder, man. I'll put a link in the comments. That thing, dude, like out of the box, plugged in, rod it came. I got a long way to go. Welding, 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 practice, 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 practice. I'm not saying that it was a great weld. I'm not saying it was a good weld. We're gonna work on these edges, making sure they don't get all chipped up like that or melted. We're gonna work on, you know, our beads, our speed. We're gonna work on everything. Definitely, if you're thinking about doing this, safety, 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 safety. I read a welding book for the last 2 weeks. I talked to my friend, he's a welder. He said, again, safety, welding helmet, nice rubber boots, apron, gloves, glasses when you bang on it with a hammer. This is going to come into play on our boat trailer and a lot of other future projects. So thank you for watching. Thank you. I feel pretty good about it. Anyway, y'all have a good one. See you next time on Deer Outdoors.